Shout out to the Loud Pack. Your boy OG back in the building, man. Back on the mic. So I know you guys read the title of the video, man. I have a big problem with 2K because I was scrolling through the regular old 2K roster and I see all these different type of archetypes, bro. Like, look right here on the screen. There are tons and tons of different archetypes that 2K could have incorporated when it comes to our My Player. Just look, it's in the game. Look at this. Look at these right here. These right here, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of the archetypes that we have access to are some of the bums. Like, look at all the sharpshooters, you know what I'm saying? Look at the sharpshooters that you will see. Look at the playmakers, all right? Now a lot of the superstars are all around stars, two-way stars. Now, I've been telling you guys for a long time that we are not superstars. This is facts. Just look. 2K is telling us right now. They're spitting in our face saying we are not superstars. Our My Players are not superstars. Just look. Look at all these people. Look. Like, you know what I'm saying? Look at all these archetypes. All right? So I came up with a solution. All right? I want to see at least 3 new archetypes in NBA 2K19. Now, like I said before, guys, make sure Ronnie and Mike Wang see this, dog, because we need 2K19 to come back and be on top. You know what I'm saying? I'm a 2K fanboy. I also will mess with live. If live is the better game, I will be playing live. All right? I know a lot of you live niggas, I don't know, y'all get so sensitive, man. Like, I can't even say, like, live stuff is garbage. Like, the way, like, so, like, ways they look on the court, to me, just always look garbage. And you little live niggas, oh, you a fanboy, shut up. It's like, dude, I'm just telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? I don't like 2K right now. I really don't like live. But live is giving us the best amount of information right now, so live is winning. All right? Now, 2K. No, I ain't going to say 2K. I'm talking to Mike. Mike Wayne, listen up. If you're watching the video, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to disrespect you in any type of way. But fix the game, dog. Fix your fucking game, dog. Add these archetypes into this game, and we're going to be good. You're going to be good with me. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be definitely good with me. Me and you going to be tight. All right, just so listen up very, very closely. So, my bad, y'all. Just got a tweet from these dudes at 2K, bro, talking about pink diamonds. But yeah, so what was I saying? Whatever I was saying. But shout out to my Loud Pack. We here. We in full effect. All right. Spam Loud Pack down below in the comments. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for your boy. Also turn on the post notifications so you be part of this pack movement. Ooh, all of NBA 2K19, bro. We just moving through. We just going to be moving through. We're going to be just sweeping through everybody, all right? But this video may be a long video, so let me just shut up and get right into the video. But before I get off, if you're new to the channel or if you're part of the Loud Pack, comment down below if you agree with what I'm saying. If you don't, comment down the archetypes that you have came up with that you want to see in NBA 2K19. Let's get into the video.
Triple A. Keep you on my side like the Loud Pack. Baby, where you been? Dipping in the bins. Need you right beside me like the Loud Pack.
So first things on my list. So the first thing on my list, all right? So I have made a whole list and reconstructing some of these archetypes. Now, first things first, we need to get rid of some of these archetypes. First archetype we need to get rid of is the lockdown, all right? We don't really need to get rid of it, but we need to fine tune it a little bit. Or let the lockdown be for people who just want to play defense, because I shouldn't lose any offense ability just because I want to play defense. You feel me? That's why I don't really like the whole lockdown archetype little breakdown. It's just not meant for you to actually shine on defense. It's not meant for you to be a Kawhi Leonard. It's meant for you to be like a Patrick Beverly or a Tony Allen or guys like that who just straight lock you down. So either reamp that or take that out the game, okay? Another one, build that I hate, it doesn't make sense to me, is shot creator. You know what I'm saying? There are sharpshooters in the league that can create their own shot via Curry, you know? Shot creator should go back to being a badge in the game and should not be Hold on, let me cut off my phone so I won't get interrupted again. All right, thank you. Here we go. So shot creator should be a badge in the game, and it should not be an archetype. All right, they should definitely take that out. I want that out. I got something to replace it. Just hold on. And another thing that shouldn't be in the game, I know a lot of you guys may bash me for this and get upset, but I'm just not feeling the playmakers, bruh. I'm just not feeling how the playmakers break down. Just because you're able to dribble doesn't mean that you can pass the ball. Most of the best dribblers in the NBA right now are not good passers. I mean, well, let's say great passers. Kyrie don't pass. He can, but he don't. Curry, he's more of a shooter than passing. Now, Chris Paul on the other end, he does it all. But I definitely have a build to replace that, all right? But without further ado, let's get into my 3 builds that should be in NBA 2K19. First one is triple-double machine. I need to make a build that's like Russell Westbrook, bruh. Russell Westbrook is one of my favorite players. I know he's a lot of you guys' favorite players out there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you guys mess with Russell heavy, all right? So this is how I break down this, right? So the triple-double machine, right? So you'll be able to choose 3 best attributes, okay? The attributes will be broken down into scoring, defense, passing, and rebounds. So the scoring, you will pick 3. You either be balanced, so you can do a little bit of everything. You can shoot. Mostly you'll be a mid-range goon, all right? Then you'll work your way. Your second best offensive scoring attribute will probably be inside. Then your last will probably be, your 3-pointer. So pretty much you will still be able to do all 3, but your best will be your mid-range. Your second best will be going to the rack, so you'll be able to finish with some contact and dunk on people and turn that ball over and dunk. But you will be streaky at the 3-point line, okay? So just if you wanted to be inside, so your best will be your inside, yes. Your second best will be your mid-range, and then you'll be streaky at the 3-point line. So that means you can hit it, but it's going to be every now and then. You may have games where you can't hit. You may have games where you can hit everything, okay? That's just what streaky is. If you're outside, your best will be, of course, your 3-point shot. Then your mid-range will be your second best, and then you'll be streaky when it comes to finishing with contact around the rim or finishing at the rim. You know what I'm saying? Like, so a lot of you guys see Curry as a great shooter, great mid-range shooter, but you guys don't see him as being a great finisher at the rim. All right? So that's being said, you get to choose 3 between those. So you choose 1 scoring, then you choose either passing, defense, or rebounding. Now, if you don't want to do scoring, that's fine. You can be more like a Draymond Green, all right? So let me break it down to you. So you can be more like a Draymond Green. A Draymond Green build will kind of be like defense would be first, so he will be souped up on the defensive end. Passing would be second, and then rebounding would be third, okay? So Russell Westbrook build, in my eyes, would probably be a balanced scorer, passing, and rebounding, all right? Then, like, if you wanted somebody like a Jason Kidd, it would be like a passing, inside, rebounder. Now, I know a lot of these cards in my team with Jason Kidd can shoot, but they used to call Jason Kidd Acing Kidd because that nigga ain't had no J, okay? So all my years of watching Jason Kidd play, he didn't start being able to shoot threes until, like, his Maverick years. So Jason Kidd was definitely an inside player or more like a balance, but he was definitely passing first, all right? Or we can be like a Nikolai Jorkic, who's an inside passing rebounder. He's a great passer, so I say triple-double because he can pull off a couple triple-doubles, bro. All right? So that's how that will work. And then the badges will depend on the 3 attributes that you pick. So I know I'm going a lot everywhere. I know a lot of you guys may not be able to keep up with me because a lot of you guys, your guys' attention span is very short. But just stick with me, all right? So that will be the triple-double machine. That's how you make your man. So first of all, you'll pick 3 of the 4. So the 4 would be scoring, defense, passing, rebounding. Now, if you pick scoring, you have to pick between balance, outside, and inside, okay? That's it. So there's 4, scoring, defense, passing, rebounding, all right? So whatever you pick, that will make up your player, and you can go to the part, add your attributes, all right? Now, this is the people that's going to replace the shot creators, is the offensive-minded players. Now, go back into the intro, and you see all the players. A lot of those players have offensive-minded. Now, that's what we should be. We shouldn't be no shot creator. We should be offensive-minded players. All right, you can be an offensive-minded point, offensive-minded wing, offensive-minded big, depending on your height, your position, right? So this is how you'll be able to do this. So all you have to do is choose how you would like to attack. So you would choose between your scoring options. Your scoring options will be outside scoring, inside scoring, balanced scoring, right? So if you're outside scoring, I told you guys this example in the first one, but I'm going to say it again. Outside scoring, you'd be great from 3, you'd be good from mid, and you'd be decent from inside. So layups, dunks, you'd be decent. If you're inside, you'll be great inside, so dunks, layups, post game, whatever. You'll be good from mid, and then you'll be decent from 3. Balance, you'll be great from mid, you will be good from inside, and then you will be decent from 3. That's how we keep it so that everybody can pretty much do everything. Because we are superstars. We're supposed to be superstars in the NBA. So it makes no sense to give one player no threes or another player no dunks or layups. That doesn't make sense, man. So, like I said, the first attribute is always greater. The second one will be above average, and the third one will be streaky, all right? So the offensive-minded outside scorer will be kind of like a Curry or a Damian Lillard. You know what I'm saying? Those guys will still be able to dribble. You know what I'm saying? You still be able to have your shot. You still be able to finish at the rim, but it just won't come as often as your three-pointers will. Now, offensive-minded inside scorer would be like a DeMarcus Cousins, the new snake. All right? He'll be a guy who can turn his back to the basket, shoot middies, even go out there and hit threes every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? That's a DeMarcus Cousins type of build. And then the last is the offensive-minded balanced scorer, which would be like a Kyrie or a Carmelo Anthony. We know Carmelo Anthony is a mid-range goon. And Kyrie, I would have put him on the outside, but Kyrie finished at the rack so well. You know what I'm saying? It is so awesome. So that could be his second best option, and he does have a great shot. So putting him a mid-range goon and actually be able to finish at the rim above average is pretty much a Kyrie build. He's definitely an offensive-minded player, straight like that. Now, the badges that you would get on these guys will be relentless finisher, acrobat, dead-eye, depending on the scoring type. So you would get deep-range dead-eye if you outside. You would get mid-range dead-eye if you're balanced. And you should get something. There should be some post dead-eye too, because, niggas still contest your shot down below. You would get the clutch performer badge. I don't know one offensive-minded player who is not clutch. Name me one down below in the comments, and I may give you 100K VC. Name me one who's not clutch. All right, limitless, only for the outside, though. And then you would get ankle breaker only for the point guards through the small forwards. If you're a power forward and you're a center, GG. And then you would get teardrop, okay? So that would be for that. So basically, you're a great scorer. You'll have great ball handling. You'll have or ball control if you're a center. Now, ball handling and ball control are different, 2K. Let's break it back down like you used to. You used to have ball handling is for dribbling the ball, and ball control is when you hold on to the ball. Two different things, all right? So the guard should have that ball handling, and the ball control definitely is what centers need down below in the paint, all right? Two different things. Let's make it like that. Or ball security. Ball control, ball security, that should be in the game. Put that back in the game. All right, but there's a flip side to these offensive-minded players. They will be bad on defense. Name me an offensive player who is great on defense. Offensive-minded player who's great on defense. Let's go. Curry, not that great on defense. Damian, not that great on defense. DeMarcus Cousins, he's not known for his defense. Kyrie, not known for his defense. Melo, not known for his defense. The list goes on and on and on, all right? So these guys will be great on the offensive end, but they will be a liability when it comes to defense. You know what I'm saying? There is no way they're stopping anybody. Pretty much. They making, Every once in a while, they can put a hand up in the face, maybe make somebody miss, but these guys will not be able to stop nobody, all right? So the last one, I have plenty more, but I'm only going to give you 3. I don't want to have this video go too long. We are pushing about 15 minutes right now. So the last one will be a two-way player. Two-way player. These will be your Kawhi Leonards, your Anthony Davises, your Chris Pauls, the guys who can score and are elite on offense, but who can also play defense. 2K, it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So how this will work is you will pick one attribute between your defense and your offense. So you'll get scoring on your offense, and then you will get your defense will be perimeter and paint. So you'll pick one. So you either pick perimeter, paint for your defense, or inside, outside, balance. We already know what it is. That's how niggas score in the NBA, all right? So if you pick perimeter, and let's say you go ahead and be balanced and you're a point guard, that point guard would kind of resemble Chris Paul, okay? Let's say you do paint and you do say, hey, I'm going to do balance. Well, if you do paint and balance, that would kind of resemble an Anthony Davis, all right? Then if you do perimeter and balance, that will be your Kawhi Leonard. Now, I know a lot of you guys will be like, oh, doesn't that mean I can't really do too much? No, because your defense and your offense will be basically even. So you'll be just as good as you are on defense as you are on offense, all right? So your attributes will differ based on the badges that you get, because in my world, NBA 2K19, you can get all the badges, all right? So your stuff will base off the badges that you get and whatever you use on your upgrades, right? So if you want to use dribbling and make this guy more like Chris Paul by adding more dribbles than adding like more something else, then it will be more like a Chris Paul, all right? Instead of boosting up your dribblings, you want to put up your mid-range and put up more of your shot, and you're like a wing or a 2-guard or a small forward, because like you guys don't know that terminology, but 2-guard or small forward, then that would be more like Kawhi. So you know what I'm saying? You will still have chances to upgrade your stuff, but based off your offense will be your caps and how far you can do this and how much you can do that and stuff like that, all right? So basically it'll be the same. Now, this is where it gets fun. The badges for the lockdown defenders over the last couple of years has been boring. It's been stupid. They took out a lot of stuff they need to put back in. So the badges for the perimeter players, two-way players, would be like this. Pickpocket, straps. Now, straps is just replacing defensive stopper. I just hate the way defensive stopper sound. Let's just go straps. Interceptor. We need that in the game. Bad. We need that in the game. Bad. Intimidator. Now, the Intimidator badge is a new badge that I just made up. All right? So what it does is you get inside the offensive player's head, causing them to get colder quicker. So you know how Chris Paul is always in Curry's head, Rondo, Patrick Beverly was in Lonzo Ball, and like Draymond Green is always in people's heads, kicking them in their dicks too. You know what I'm saying? You get it? In his head, kicking them in the dick. Same thing. So that's a badge that needs to come to your defensive players. Like, defense matters, so let's make it matter, 2K. Bruiser, of course, chase down artists, and active hands, pick dodgers. Now, active hands were in the game a couple years back, but their active hands were kind of cheesy. This active hands would be more like faster reaction when the ball is on the ground. You know how when you knock the ball out of niggas' hand and everybody in that sequence or animation is twerking on the ground instead of picking up the ball? Well, now, if you are a two-way player with all these great badges with active hands on you, you'll be able to reach down and pick up the ball quicker, right? So the last thing is the paint badges. All right, the paint player badges will go eraser. That's just replacing rim protector. I just like the eraser, sounds better, man. Intimidator, of course. Low post straps. That's replacing defensive stopper. Active hands, bruiser, pick stopper. Now, the perimeter players have pick dodger. Now, the post players will have pick stopper, which they will try to stop the pick. The better defensive players can actually get out there and kind of stop the effectiveness of a pick. They can hedge. They hedge better than people who can't play defense. They will tip the ball. Like if you're trying to pass it to the paint, they recover faster. Anything to stop that. because we all know how cheesy the pick and roll is. The what's it, brick wall badge? Well, this will be kind of like the defensive badge or version of the brick wall where you can kind of combat the pick and roll. Because, you know, we all know that joint is cheesy, all right? So then the last badge that the bill will have, or this paints will have, is chase down artists, all right? So that's pretty much it. That's all the bills that I've came up with. Let me know down below in the comments if you're messing with it. You know, give me a yee down in the comments. Now, don't give me a yee. Just let me know down below if you're messing with it. For real, if you like any of the ideas that I have for archetypes. If you're not messing with it, let me know also down. Let me also know down below in the comments, bro. Like, talk to me, y'all. You know, I read all your comments. I want to see what you guys got to say. And if you guys also have builds that you guys want to let me know, because I'm trying to get this tag. I'm trying to send this to Ronnie. I'm trying to send this to Mike Wayne. I'm trying to get these guys to see this. I'm trying to make these 2K games lit, so NBA Live won't even be an option. You feel me? So I'm trying to send this off. If you guys watching the video and you love it, send it off to Ronnie. Spam up Mike Wayne. Do all that. Let me know how y'all feel about everything down below in the comments. You know, talk to your boys. Write me a paragraph. Write me a scripture. Write me a book. It doesn't matter. I read it all. All right? So if you're new, make sure you hit that sub button and also turn on the post notifications. And if you part of the Loud Pack, I want to give you guys a special shout out. All right? So I love you guys. Make sure you guys are commenting down below. And make sure you always turning up. And stay lit and stay high. Peace.